Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, bonjour, bonsoir mes amis, guten Morgen, guten Tag, guten Abend. For those of you who are new to us, we are the TSTW 24 traders, and our website is www.stochastic-magd.com. For all trade, we'll use the 5% money management rules and apply stop loss in all trades. This video is for educational purposes only. It's neither a solicitation or an offer to buy or sell any financial instrument. Let's get started. The title of the video is Stock Trading, How to Trade Dow Jones Stocks, Part 1. Stock Trading, How to Trade Dow Jones Stocks, Part 1. Alright, in this video we want to show traders how one can trade one of the 30 stocks that are listed on the Dow 30, alright, like a professional trader, what you need to pay attention to, alright, how you can trade any stock that is listed on the Dow 30, making day trading and swing trading decisions like a professional traders, If one is trading the Dow Jones stocks, for instance, if one is trading the General Electric, the General Electric is one of the stock of the Dow 30. So for the Dow 30 index, we have 30 stocks here, as you can see. Microsoft, alright, is part of one of the group of the Dow 30. We also have Walmart, it's part of the Dow 30. Alright, we have also the Travelers Company, Boeing, is also a stock listed on the Dow 30. So in this video, we want to show traders how one can trade the Dow Jones stocks. All right. So I want traders to pay attention. And also I would like to encourage traders to watch the full length for this video. All right. So if you are tired, if you do not have time, do not start watching the video, because it's pointless to start watching it and to stop halfway. It is not useful to you, because I'm going to go a little bit deeper to show traders how one can trade the Dow Jones stocks. Well, the first thing first, if you are trading any stock that is listed on the Dow 30, alright, first thing that you need to do, you must pay attention to the Dow Jones Index itself. Alright, I have recorded a video recently which I posted at georgetrio YouTube channel. About Dow Jones Trading. Check it out. It's a recent video, Dow Jones Trading by georgetrio, and I show traders how one can trade the Dow Jones Index like a professional trader. So whenever you are trading any stocks that belongs to the Dow 30 group, you must pay attention to the Dow Jones Index itself. So in that case, we are using the Dow Jones Index as a market indicator for another stock. So for instance, if I'm trading the Travelers Company or Microsoft stocks, I know that Microsoft stock belongs to the Dow 30 group. When I'm trading Microsoft stock, I must first analyze the Dow Jones. Alright, I must first analyze the Dow Jones itself, which represents the group, the average of the 30 stocks. So I want to know, where is the Dow Jones? I will do a technical analysis for the Dow Jones, a thorough technical analysis for the Dow Jones before, I will even start trading the stock. So what I mean by that is that when, for instance, as I have a bullish setup for Dow Jones, but I want to trade Microsoft, and Microsoft is giving me bearish signals, I will be cautious, because the Dow Jones itself will influence Microsoft. I would prefer to have a bullish setup for Microsoft at the same time when I have a bullish setup for the Dow Jones Index. Alright? But there are more to this. So we are trading a stock, but we are trading also the average itself. We are trading a stock that belongs to the Dow Jones Index. But when we are trading a stock, we are indirectly trading the index. That's why the professional will analyze the Dow Jones itself first. So if the Dow Jones Index is bullish, okay, the Dow Jones Index is bullish, professional will be buying the stock that are listed on the Dow 30, giving priority to the bullish setups. All right. On the other hand, if the Dow Jones is bearish, they will be looking for stocks that are listed on the Dow 30 that are bearish, and they will be trading in harmony with the Dow Jones Index itself. Now, the common trading mistake that traders are making is that traders will go, they will trade, for instance, Johnson & Johnson, that is another stock listed on the Dow 30. They will trade it by itself. So they don't want to know what's happening now, so they will analyze technical analysis. They will perform a technical analysis for the Johnson & Johnson, and they will ignore the Dow Jones Index itself. And sometimes it may work, sometimes it may not work, because the index itself is influencing, okay, the Johnson & Johnson stock. This is one aspect about okay, how to trade the Dow Jones Index. There's something else that you need to understand, okay? If you are trading Dow Jones in any stock listed on the Dow 30, okay, you are also trading indirectly, all right, the Dow Jones 30 market leaders, all right? In fact, the market leaders are more important than the index itself. So when we are talking about a stock that belongs to the Dow Jones 30, all right, the market leaders will influence the Dow Jones Index itself, and will also influence other stocks that are listed on the Dow 30. Hold on, please. Just to pause the video for 1 minute, because I want to drink something here, and I will be back very shortly. Okay? Let's continue. All right? So when we are trading any stock that is listed on the Dow 30, we are trading indirectly the Dow Jones Index itself, and we are also indirectly trading the market leaders of the Dow 30 group. All right? So what are the market leaders for the Dow 30? All right? There are 5 market leaders for the Dow 30. Professional know that. So professionals that are trading any stock that is listed on the Dow 30 will pay attention to the market leaders and will pay attention to the Dow Jones Index itself. All right. The first market leader for the Dow 30 is a Caterpillar. Caterpillar, the EPIC is a CAT, Charlie Alpha Tango. This is what we are looking at now. This is Caterpillar stock here. All right. So if I want to trade any stock listed on the Dow 30, I can analyze the Caterpillar stock and see, just to know what is likely to happen to the Caterpillar stock, all right? The second market leader for the Dow 30 is Boeing, EPIC BA, all right? Bravo Alpha. This Boeing stock here, all right? Have too many drawing on Boeing here, all right? So Caterpillar, Boeing, these are market leaders for the Dow 30. We have another market leader for the Dow 30. It's IBM. Here it is, IBM. All right. IBM also is a market leader for the Dow 30. We have also ExxonMobil. ExxonMobil, okay. It's also a market leader for the Dow 30. Okay, this is ExxonMobil. I hope my pronunciation is correct. It's some mobile or it's some mobile. Okay, so this is some mobile on a monthly chart. So it's also a market leader for the Dow 30. All right, so we also have McDonald. McDonald is also a market leader for the Dow 30. All right, so there are in total 5 market leaders for the Dow 30. It's very important for traders that are trading stocks that are listed on the Dow 30 to know the 5 market leaders for the Dow 30. MCD, that's the EPIC for McDonald. MCD, Mike, Charlie, Delta. This is another market leader for the Dow 30. So to summarize the market leaders for the Dow 30, we have Caterpillar, Boeing, McDonald, ExxonMobil, and IBM. All right. So in order to trade any stock that is listed on the Dow 30, all right, one must pay attention to the 5 market leaders. Now, if you do not want to pay attention to the 5 market leaders, you want at least to pay attention to, okay, the Dow Jones Index itself. It's so important to know the market leaders because why? The market leaders will influence the Dow 30 itself, the Dow Jones Index itself. So you can get away with it just looking at the Dow Jones Index itself without looking at the market leaders. But sometimes it makes sense to pay attention to the market leaders because the market leaders are what we call the influencers, or what I like to call the heavyweight of the group of the Dow 30 stocks. So we want to know where they are. What do I mean by that? Especially the current market patterns for these market leaders on the monthly charts. So, for instance, look at the McDonald's. What is the current market pattern? Tell me. All right? The current market pattern is a consolidation on the monthly chart. Can you see here? It's consolidating. Because why we want to pay attention to the market pattern on the monthly chart? All right? If you are following us, you should know this now, okay? In order, this is a secret, but don't tell anyone, okay? But I can tell you on YouTube now. In order to achieve consistent winning trade, one must not violate the 3 market patterns: the rising channel, the declining channel, and the horizontal market patterns, okay? So, if you are analyzing the market leaders, the first thing that you must pay attention to is the market pattern. So here it has been the long-term market pattern. It's a bullish market pattern. It's a rising channel price going up. But the current market pattern on the monthly chart for McDonald's is a consolidation. So a market leader belonging to the Dow 30 group is consolidating. So how do we play that? So we will be looking for opportunity to buy on the lower part of the consolidation and look for opportunity to sell on the upper side of the consolidation. So when the market leaders are on the upper side of the rising of the horizontal channel, we will give priority to bearish watch lists. When they are on the lower part of the channel, we will give priority to what? Bullish watch lists, okay? The stock that are bullish, the bullish trade setup. Now, this is what I say to traders. Sometimes you may see a beautiful setup, valid bullish trade setup, a valid signal, and it may fail sometimes. Why? Because sometimes the market indicators are hidden, and traders do not know how the market indicators can influence another financial instrument, and they end up losing. They wonder why this trade has failed, why this signal has failed. Okay, but because there are other things that are influencing, okay, the trade, all right? So the current market pattern for the McDonald's is a consolidation. So this is how myself I proceed. If I'm looking at the market leaders, the first thing I want to watch is what? The market pattern on the monthly chart. So again, here we have Caterpillar, another market leader. What is the market pattern? I have my lines or too many lines because I'm going to analyze Caterpillar today. All right, it's part of this video, so you have too many lines here. Again, we see a consolidation taking place here on the monthly chart. You can see Caterpillar on the lower part of the consolidation here. And now, okay, let's bring on now Boeing again and look at the Boeing. All right, here it is, Boeing. What's happening here? It's a breakout above. It was in a consolidation before, but as you can see, you see my green line here, it came out of the consolidation. So we will prefer it now to, so if the price out of a consolidation, what do we need to do? Okay, pay attention. We just market geometry, multi-talented trading. Okay, we just project the width of this chart. This my line is a bit, it's not getting straight, okay? Okay, we project the channel equal side to the upper side. We are on the other side of the channel now. It's our projected channel bringing us here. Okay, so we want to know where are the market leaders, all right, to see what is likely to take place, all right. Sometimes a market leader will be ahead of other market leaders. So you can see that this Boeing is ahead of other market leaders because other market leaders are still in a consolidation and Boeing has already taken out this consolidation session. We can carry on like this. IBM, okay, have you checked it already? There it is on the monthly chart. What's happening here? It's a declining channel. All right, it's a declining channel, yes or no? Okay, you see, a high, a lower high, a lower low. You see? It's a declining channel on the monthly chart. All right, it came out of, there was a consolidation before. Okay, now it's breaking below, so the opposite of the first one that we have already seen, okay? So they are not they are not all saying the same thing. They are all over the place, okay? Telling us that the market itself is not a trending. Because if the market itself is truly trending, if there is a trend in place, you see that most of the market leaders are likely to go in the same direction. So sometimes the market leaders will allow us to predict what is likely to happen because the smart money is already taking positions. So if you analyze the market leader, you can see that they all go in a different direction, all right? Not all of them are going in the same direction right now. So this is telling us that there is something going on in the market, and the market itself, if we see now the market itself is trending, we need to be careful. So there is a divergence among the market leaders. All right? This is a technical analysis. As we look at the market leaders like this, we're looking at the market pattern. Now, as you can see that this one is below the consolidation, we can go now to Google Finance, check the economy news relating to IBM. Is it a specific economy news relating to IBM itself that is influencing IBM to be divergence to other market leaders, okay? We look at Boeing, all right? Why Boeing has broken above the consolidation session. We go to Google Finance, Yahoo Finance, we check the economy news, we check the balance sheet, we perform Google Asset test to see what's going on, all right? So this will allow us to know or to forecast what is likely to happen to the Dow 30 index itself. But this exercise, you can see now, is a bit tricky for new traders because all the market leaders are not going in the same direction. But you want to know, are they is this one at a resistance zone? Yes. Boeing is at a resistance zone, all right? And you want to look, is it at a support level? Okay. Where is McDonald? Okay, McDonald is heading to the resistance zone, okay? So consolidation also taking place here. To avoid that the video is too long, the point I'm trying to stress here to traders that if you are trading a stock on the Dow 30, one must analyze the 5 market leaders technically and fundamentally to know exactly what is likely to take place. If one does not want to analyze the 5 market leaders of the Dow 30 itself, have a bit of idea about the current market pattern of each market leader, okay? If one does not want to analyze the five market leaders of Dow 30, one can directly analyze the Dow Jones Index itself. Let's bring down the Dow Jones Index. Especially for swing today. As you can see now, the market pattern for the Dow Jones is bullish. So it's a rising channel. We have done it last time. It's a rising channel. But look at the market leaders. The market leaders are not trending as such. All right? Are not trending as such. So with this information, it doesn't mean that we cannot buy Dow Jones, as we have said it before. But this will allow us, okay, to manage the risk. So if Dow Jones is going now, we will be cautiously bullish because we know something else. We see, okay, what's going on here? The market is going up, but the market leaders are consolidating. What's going on? This is strange. Okay, there's a breakout here. Is the Boeing ahead of other market leaders? Okay, is any economy news, specific economy news, okay, affecting other market leaders that are diverging against the market? All right, these are few question you can ask, okay, in order to make excellent decision if, okay, one is trading any stock that is listed on the Dow 30. It makes sense? I've already talked about the trading triangle. This is just a portion of what we have said before about the trading triangle. In order to trade, okay, any stock listed on the Dow 30, one will analyze the market itself first, which is the S&P 500. It's about the trading triangle, but I don't want to confuse you now. So I will not go too deeply, but if you search on YouTube, you'll see a video about the trading triangle by georgetrio, okay? I recommend to traders to watch that video. Stock trading, how to trade Dow Jones stocks. Today we will look at the Caterpillar stock, which is a market leader, okay, for the Dow 30 stocks, all right? So, for instance, if I want to trade, okay, any stock on the Dow 30, Caterpillar is bullish. Suppose Caterpillar is bullish, all right? It gives me a bit of confidence, okay, to trade that stock, all right? If all the market leaders are bullish at the same time, I will give priority to bullish trade setup. If all the market leaders are bearish together, I will give priority to bearish trade setup when I'm trading any stock listed on the Dow 30. All right? But if I don't want to pay attention to the market leaders, minimum, I should look at the Dow 30 index itself. But once you understand that the market leaders can influence, can change the dynamics of the Dow Jones Index itself. So the market leaders are market indicators for the Dow Jones Index itself. All right, it makes sense? Okay. And the Dow Jones Index is also a market indicator for any stock that is listed on the Dow 30. Now, when we are analyzing stock, we are doing a technical analysis, and we are also combining the technical analysis with the fundamentals. I do not use a technical analysis alone, all right? Especially if you are swing trading, position trading, combine the technical analysis with the fundamental, that will save you also the trouble. At least pay attention to the economy news. So for instance, if you are trading the Caterpillar stock, you want to go to Google Finance, type in EPIC, check the economy news relating to Caterpillar stock, or go to Yahoo Finance, check the economy news relating to Caterpillar stock. For the first market leader, talking about stock trading, how to trade Dow Jones stocks, part 1, we will analyze the Caterpillar stock, EPIC CAT. The current market pattern for the Caterpillar stock is a balanced market pattern, a consolidation. Pay attention carefully because I have too many lines here. See here, this is a consolidation taking place, the orange line and the blue horizontal line. Okay, the price is oscillating. The price is at a lower part of the consolidation here. All right. So, to a certain degree, looking at the monthly chart alone, we will say, looking at the market pattern, we will say that it's a bullish to a certain degree. Okay, but let me show you something else. You remember what I said to you? One should not use a single time frame if one is trading. Okay, you can't stop on the monthly chart and make your decision. Let's go down to the yearly chart and see the bigger picture. How it looks bullish or it looks bearish. Okay, you're not sure. Okay, now. On the yearly chart, how do we analyze the yearly chart? Okay, you can see that this is 2014. Okay, the price closed below the low of 2014. In this scenario, professional will say what? Priority to sell signal. But it doesn't mean sell anyhow, but sell on the edge at a resistance zone if there is a valid signal to sell. Using a top-down trading method, so if you see a bearish trade setup, you will apply a top-down trading method, all right? If you are TSTW24 trader, you see a bearish trade setup, you go to the first best time frame. You see a bullish trade setup, you go to the first best time frame. But there are other methods they can use, a multiple time frame trading method. It consists of analyzing a financial instrument, okay, on more than 2 time frames, all right? So on a yearly chart, the price closed below the low of last year. In the language of the professional, it's a priority to bearish signal, because the price, you can see 2014 went all the way up here to the level of 11179, 11179, and now price opens here, and now it went below even the opening price and the low of last year. It's very, very bearish. So we see this information like this. Now what do we need to do? We need to go to Google Finance to check what has happened to Caterpillar. What are the economy news, okay, that are affecting Caterpillar stock, this market leader for the Dow 30. The next thing I want traders to pay attention to, so I'm going to go back again to my monthly chart. So you see now, so if you're on a monthly chart, you see like this, you say this is a bullish trade setup. Yes, it is a bullish trade setup because the price on the lower part of the consolidation. Great. But this is not a trading signal, this is a trade setup. TSCWSY is usually a trader will use a top-down trading method to participate in this trade. Signal fail, come out. All right? Okay? So the market part is consolidation. So if the price dip below the lower part of the consolidation, we will project that channel to the downside. As I explained to traders that time, so our projected channel will bring us to the green line here. So the top channel, you see, between the blue and the orange, we have a channel. And this is the width of that channel, okay? If the price fails to find a support on the lower part of that channel, we project that channel to the downside, bringing us to the green line here. Market geometry, okay? As you have seen on the yearly chart, the price below the low of 2014. Professionals, you see that this is not by mistake. They are selling this stock here because this is where the price navigation in the market. All right. So it makes sense. Or the gains of last year has been taken out, wiped out completely, and the price now below. The price looking for a better support level. Professional traders trade around key levels. Ordinary traders use technical indicators such as RSI, CCI, stochastic, MACD. Yes, technical indicators are useful, but they give only warning. Professional will buy at a key level, specific price level, all right? And they will sell also at a specific price level, okay, around key levels. The first key level that I want traders to remember throughout 2015, if they are trading Dow Jones stocks, especially the Caterpillar stock itself, for the Caterpillar, the long-term equilibrium price level is at a 9392. You want to note it down, and you don't want to forget it. 9392. Beautiful number, easy to remember. 9392. Have a notebook for Caterpillar stock. If you trade Caterpillar stock, have a notebook. Long-term equilibrium price level is at a 9392. It's a very, very important key level. It's the pink horizontal line here. All right? So the price D below the long-term equilibrium price level, okay? The long-term equilibrium price level will remain in place, okay, throughout 2015. That's why we do not want to forget it. Note it down. Write it on the wall, wherever you want to put it. Write it down. The current short-term equilibrium price level for Caterpillar stock is at 8205. That's the orange line here. So the price hugging, so to speak, hugging, okay, the orange line here, the short-term equilibrium price level. This is equilibrium price level. You see the price acknowledging the equilibrium price level. In fact, this short-term, the current short-term equilibrium price level is in fact a very important key level because it was in fact a resistance here. See, this is a resistance, but this is it has been a support here, but this is the current short-term equilibrium price level. This level will remain in place for the next 2 weeks or so. The short-term equilibrium price level changes very often, all right, but the long-term equilibrium price level does not change very fast throughout the year. It may change only once in a year or twice, all right. So that's why we don't want to forget the long-term equilibrium price level, but this current short-term equilibrium price level at 8205 for Caterpillar stock, we need to watch this level. So the price at the lower part of the consolidation, all right? So if you want to be bullish, you see now, we want it, we are on a monthly chart. So let's switch now to the weekly chart, and we want to pay attention to the orange line, you see here? So this is this week now, you see here, all right? Climbing above the short-term equilibrium price level. So in this scenario, it will be better if, in fact, if I go to the daily chart, hopefully we see it. I don't like the daily chart, but I prefer the 2 days chart. Okay, it's a 2 days chart. We will prefer it, pay attention carefully, to go away from the orange line and to pull back and retest it. Break above, turn around. Okay, break above and retest, something like that. We will prefer something like that on the daily chart or 2 days chart, okay? Run away. So it's now very close to the short-term equilibrium price level. So if you want to day trade it, okay, priority to bullish signal above the short-term equilibrium price level, but be careful because we will prefer it to go up and to come back and validate this level as a support level. Okay, so here it is, the short-term equilibrium price level, 8205. This level will remain in place for the next 2 weeks. So you can zoom into it, go to your 4-hour chart. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. I prefer the 2-hour chart instead of the 4-hour chart. And you can start drawing lines. You can see it's a declining channel. I have a lot of things running on my computer. It's a bit tricky to move my cursor on my chart. Okay, so you can see here for the trend line, okay, allow me to, okay, so I don't want to draw too many lines, okay. Okay, see now, like this. That's why I said it's better for it to run away from the orange line and then pull back to retest it, okay. It's too soon, okay, to know what's happening. But as I explained to you, the price below the low of 2014, professional will give priority to bearish signal until the price will return back above that low. This is just how the professional, the hedge fund, the big institution trade. It's below the low of last year. They will give priority to sell signal on the edge in a declining channel. Okay, setup signal, low risk entry point, bearish trade setup. Now there is no bearish trade setup. Why? Because the price is on the lower part of the horizontal channel. So if we want to sell it again, we want it to break below the orange line, break below, retest, and turn around. That will be a bearish setup for us. But now we do not have a bearish setup. Okay? Though priority to bearish signal, we do not have right now a bearish trade setup as such. Okay? The setup, the signal, and the low risk entry point. So you see now we are analyzing the market leader. All right. And the market leaders will reflect what is likely to take place, will happen to the Dow Jones Index. So I can go on and analyze Caterpillar, analyze Boeing, I will analyze McDonald's, ExxonMobil, IBM, and then I will try to figure out what's going on here. How many market leaders are bullish? How many market leaders are on the top of the consolidation? How many market leaders are on the lower part of the consolidation? It's telling me that though the Dow Jones is trending up, there is something going on behind the scene which the market leaders are exposing to us. All right? All right? This is how the professionals are trading, all right? It makes sense? So apart from the long-term equilibrium price level and the short-term equilibrium price level, so the long-term equilibrium price level, 9392, pink line here, short-term equilibrium price level will remain in place for the next 2 weeks, next 2 weeks, 8205, okay? Makes sense? All right? There are other key levels I want traders to pay attention to. Support level 1 is at 6481, note it down. Support level 1 for Caterpillar stock is at 6481. Support level 2 is at 4853. Support level, okay, 3, all right, that's correct, 3 is at 2215. That's the red horizontal line here. This is the ultimate support level. So if the bearish momentum continues and the price continues to go down, the first support level, so suppose it did below the orange line, retest it and continue to go down, the first target, greedy target, the first, okay, bearish target, that's what I call support level 1, it's at a 6481, all right? Support level 2, 4853, support level 3, which is a long-term bearish target, is at a 2215, all right? On the other hand, what I say to trader, be ready to sell and be ready to buy, okay? Be ready to sell and be ready to buy. The price at the lower part of the consolidation that I showed you at the beginning of this video, all right? This is a bullish setup on the monthly chart. But on the yearly chart, there is a warning for us that the professionals are giving priority to sell signal. So if we are buying, we need to be cautious. It's a contra trend. We need to be careful, all right? So if we start going now from the short-term equilibrium price level, so the first bullish target is at 9382, okay, and the next resistance level is at let's call it, I would prefer, 115, call it 115, okay, the resistance here, this zone. This is not a thin line, this is a zone, okay, 115, call it 115. But, so, first bullish target, 9392, that's the long-term equilibrium price level. So, in order for this stock, right now, I can tell you now, in order for this stock to be bullish, we need to be bullish here. I will show you the bullish zone. It's right here. The way things stand now, if one is buying, one need to be very, very careful. Now, the bullish zone is here, between the pink line and the median line of my pitchfork tool, here, above the long-term equilibrium price level, turn around beautifully, turn around, and finding a good support. That's the bullish zone for this stock to continue, okay, the bullish progression. But where it is now is a tricky place. So if it's going up, be careful, be gentle, gentle, gentle. Be ready to take profit, secure gain, manage the trade carefully. All right? Professional trade around key levels. Ordinary traders use technical indicators. One should not trade the technical indicators themselves. One should trade, okay, the price, okay. So to summarize everything I've said so far, for Caterpillar stock, long-term equilibrium price level 9392, short-term equilibrium price level. The long-term equilibrium price level will remain in place throughout 2015. Around October 2015, I will be recording another video, probably analyzing again Caterpillar stock, okay, if the long-term equilibrium price level has changed, okay. All right. Now, for the short-term equilibrium price level, 8205, this level will remain in place for the next 2 weeks or so, all right? Support level 1, 6481. Support level 2, 4853. Support level 3 is at 2215. Professional trade around key levels. The price now is on or near the short-term equilibrium price level. Anything is possible. This is, we need to use a top-down trading method, all right? A top-down trading method, okay, to manage the trade. Otherwise, it's just gambling. If you buy here, it works beautifully, you are lucky, okay? Use a top-down trading method, okay, so you know you can time the market more accurately. I have been talking to you now for 48 minutes, okay? Let's continue. We are talking about stock trading, how to trade, okay, Dow Jones stocks. In order to trade Dow Jones stock, one must pay attention to the 5 market leaders and also to the Dow Jones Index itself. The market leaders are Caterpillar, Boeing, McDonald's, ExxonMobil, IBM, all right? The market leaders are market indicators for the Dow Jones Index itself. So the market leaders will influence the Dow Jones Index itself, and the Dow Jones Index itself is also a market indicator for any stock that is listed on the Dow 30 index, okay? I'm not making myself clear. I'm getting a bit hungry now. Okay, all right. Okay, it makes sense. So how do I come with all this support level? I can explain it to you because it's good to know. So we see the consolidation here. Okay, all right. It's market pattern. It's the consolidation for Caterpillar. So if the price is below, you project it to the downside. Now I use also half of the wave of the consolidation. You see, it's a half of the wave of it. So we project it down. It gives us support level 1. We project it down again. Support level 2. That's how I get to support level 1 and 2. The support level 3 is just a key level. You see, this is a pivot point. The price went down big time, sharp correction, and the change direction very far, went back up. All right. So this is a very, very important point, 2215. So one should understand that what has happened here in 2009, after the bearish season, the market went up very fast. Caterpillar stock went up very fast. But now as it hit this level of 115, as I tell you now, suddenly it's not going up anymore, it's consolidating. So we may say that this is a pause, the price slowing down, okay, for a reason, okay? So that's why it's so important. If the market is consolidating, if a market leader is consolidating, it's time, what is telling professional, attention to the fundamentals, attention to the fundamentals. Whenever you see the price consolidating, either we have major economy news coming out, you'll see on the hourly chart, if we have major economy news, especially if you're trading forex, you'll see they probably be consolidating, especially the first week of the month. The first week of the month, you are likely to see a lot of consolidations. You are day trading, swing trading, you see a lot of consolidation. The market is waiting for major economy news, okay, during the first week of the month. Around mid-month, around 15 or so, if you think that you are lucky, you are always... you have a bad trade around 15, 16, 17, 18, okay, of each month. It's just because around that time we have had a major economy news, okay? The best week for trading is the last week of the month, in fact, okay? So there are more we can say, but we can't talk about everything now, okay? So this is just, okay, part 1 about stock trading, how to trade Dow Jones stocks. So this is how professional trade, okay? Ordinary trader will go, for instance, they will just go, and they will pull out one stock, Dow Jones, and they will do a technical analysis. And only few will bother to check the economy news related to Johnson or to perform at least a Google Asset test before they will start swing trading and day trading, all right? So the purpose of this video is to open the eyes of day traders and swing traders so they can trade Dow Jones stock more, okay, accurately, okay, more profitably. So in order to achieve consistent winning trade, we can violate the market pattern. All right? So we talk about the market pattern, we talk about the trading triangle, we talk about the trading drill. The trading drill is about a multiple time frame trading method when one is using more than 2 time frames to analyze a financial instrument. This is how professionals are trading. Okay? So apart from the trading drill, which I like to call also trading drill or top-down trading method or multiple time frame trading method. So if you hear me talking about trading drill, top-down trading method, multiple time frame trading method, okay, it's exactly the same thing, okay? Do not get confused, okay? Then we talk about the market patterns, okay? Rising channel, declining channel, and horizontal channel. These 3 things, if you find the market pattern, you lose all the time, okay? All right, don't do it, all right? You don't want to lose, okay? So, but apart from the market patterns, so we talk about the multiple time frame trading method, market patterns, all right? And the third one is what? The trading triangle. The exercise we are doing here, how to trade the Dow Jones stocks, we are using the trading triangle, all right? But because the heart of the trading triangle, we talk about the market leaders, the economy news, and the fundamental. This is about the trading triangle, all right? The heart of the trading triangle, we talk about market leaders, the economy news, and the fundamental. Here we are focusing on the market leaders of the Dow 30, and also we are focusing on the Dow 30 index itself, though we just want to trade stocks that are listed on the Dow 30. But it's important for us to know what can influence these stocks so we can make, okay, excellent decisions. We want to flow with the market instead of fighting the market, okay? we don't want to jump into a hot water, all right? So you jump into a hot water, you burn yourself, all right? You don't want to do that, okay? So you want to check the temperature of the market. So you start that by checking the market leaders, okay? To know, it's like you want to take a bath, you put your hand in the water first to check the temperature, okay? Before you step your foot inside it, okay? Or you want to take a shower, you check first the water temperature with your hand instead of putting your head underneath, okay? So this is similar, exactly the same thing we're doing here. We are trying to trade a stock that is listed on the Dow 30, but we start checking the temperature, all right? The market leaders, and also the Dow Jones Index itself. But so far, this is the first stage. Once we finish doing that, we will now, so at the time when we are about to trade the stock, we must check the economy news, okay, and the fundamentals. If anyone says to you that fundamentals do not matter, run away from them, okay, okay, run away, okay. You can quote me on that, okay. Don't use technical alone, okay. Run away from that person, okay. All right. This is to make you laugh a bit, okay. So we know the key levels. The next thing we want to, I have also my pitchfork tool here. If you don't know how to draw pitchfork tool, go to dayprotrader.com. All right, click on pitchfork tool. So 3 points we need. This is the first point here, and this is the second point here, and this is the third point here. So with that, we can draw our pitchfork tool. All right. Okay. So I have my pitchfork tool here. So you go to dayprotrader.com, click on pitchfork tool, you watch videos there. I'll show you how, you will see how we draw pitchfork tool. If you are new to pitchfork tool, it's a simple tool, highlighting, okay, either a rising channel or a declining channel with, okay, and a median line of a channel. So you see here, the bigger channel, and the middle line is the median line. So we have a rising channel, you see here, the brown line. Are you with me? It's the lower part of the channel. It's the upper side of the channel. And this is the median line here. So if you pay attention, professional also I'm moving because my cursor is not responding because I have other, okay, I have my, if you look carefully, I hope you can see it now. I have my Microsoft things here. I stop now, okay? Good. So now, if you pay attention to the pitchfork tool, I also draw my pitchfork tool here because professionals also use pitchfork tool. So normally, if you see a rising pitchfork tool, you see the price is on the lower part of the pitchfork tool. Though the pitchfork tool is rising, okay, the price on the lower part of the pitchfork tool, telling us that the bullish momentum is diminishing, okay? It's on the lower part, okay? See the pitchfork tool. Apart from the horizontal channel, you see if you analyze the price, paying attention to the pitchfork tool, you can see that we are on the lower part of my pitchfork tool. All right? So with that information, I want you to pay attention to the blue line here. This blue trend line here, okay, is the median line of half of my pitchfork tool. Are you with me? So this is the lower part of my pitchfork tool and the median line of my pitchfork tool. The median line and the lower part of the pitchfork tool forming a smaller channel. And the median line of that smaller channel is the blue trend line here. It makes sense? So you can see that the price is approaching that median line now. So that's why I say to you, be very, very gentle. Here, if you want to be bullish, you see, because these are resistance zone, follow my cursor, resistance, resistance, resistance. And though we have this support here, we need to be very careful. So as I explained to you already, the best place to buy is to go above the long-term equilibrium price level in this zone here, okay? You remember? So if it's finding the support here going up, be gentle, okay? But myself, especially for swing trading, okay? If you want to be bullish swing trading, I will prefer it, myself, I will prefer it to just touch the blue trend line here. Okay, I would prefer it to pull back. I don't like it when it's hanging like this. I would prefer it to pull back nicely to the median line of this smaller channel here. But remember what I said to you on the yearly chart, the price is below the low of 2014 professional will give priority to sell signal. So if one is buying now, one need to be very, very careful. It makes sense? It is also powerful. So we are analyzing Caterpillar stock, which is one of the stock listed on the Dow 30, but it's not an ordinary stock of a Dow 30. It's in fact a market leader for the Dow 30 index. It is also a market indicator for the Dow 30 index. As I showed you already for the Dow Jones Index, it's in a rising channel, but here we are looking at a market leader that is not trending as such. Not only this Caterpillar, as I show you also for the Boeing, is there's a breakout, we will see, but okay, it's not trending as such. Okay, we look at IBM. Okay, is here specific economy news affecting these market leaders? So we need to go to Google Funnel to investigate. Is it particular economy news, okay, relating to this IBM that is affecting IBM itself, or is it the general economy, all right? Okay, so we look at McDonald's, here it is, market pattern, horizontal, all right? The point I'm trying to get to you here is that if you are trading any stock, for instance, you are trading Procter & Gamble, all right? Here it is on a monthly chart. For instance, you want to buy it, okay? You want to pay attention to the 5 market leaders and to the Dow Jones itself. Especially if you are swing trading. This is too important for swing trading. A day trader may get away with it because a day trader want to take profit within 1 hour or 30 minutes very fast, in and out. So a day trader can get away with it, but a swing trader may get into trouble because you take a position, you see your bullish trade setup, you see your inverted head and shoulder pattern, the primary test is on the edge, every oscillator is oversold, at the lowest risk point, okay, the volume is high, and you want to buy that stock, but you forget about the market indicators and the Dow Jones Index itself. You may see that, okay, the trade setup may fail, not because of the trade setup or the trading signal or the trading system, but just because other, okay, financial instruments are influencing, okay, the stock that you are trading. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video about stock trading, how to trade Dow Jones stocks. There are 30 stocks that are listed on the Dow 30. Apple also has joined the Dow 30 recently. Here it is. Very, very interesting. I don't know why, okay, but why join, okay? So whenever we are trading in stock listed on the Dow 30, we must pay attention to the Dow Jones Index itself, which is the market indicator for each stock that is listed on the Dow 30. All right? So if the Dow Jones is bullish, all right, we want to focus on the bullish trade setups. If Dow Jones is bearish, we want to focus on bearish trade setup. But when we are talking about bearish and bullish, the first thing that should come into your mind when we say bearish, the first thing that should come into your mind is a price at a resistance zone. Whenever you hear the word support, price is at a support. Whenever you hear the word bullish, the first thing that should come into your mind is price at a support level. But if that support level, if the price deep below the support level and find a resistance, that support level can change into a resistance level. So that's why we say to traders, be ready to buy and be ready to sell. So this is about risk management. So in order to manage the risk when we are trading the Dow Jones stocks, we must analyze the 5 market leaders and the Dow Jones Index itself. So if we see a stock at a support level, or a bullish stock, or a stock at a resistance level, or a bearish stock listed on the Dow 30, we want to pay attention to the market leaders and to the Dow Jones Index to manage the risk, because these are market indicators. Ladies and gentlemen, this is part 1. Next week, I will be recording another video. I will be calling it Stock Trading, How to Trade Dow Jones Stock, Part 2. In that video, we'll be analyzing another market leader of the Dow 30. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the GSTW 24 traders talking about stock trading, how to trade Dow Jones stocks, Part 1. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I will really speak to you very soon. If you like this video, please give us the thumbs up. If you dislike it, please give us the thumbs down. But put a comment below why you disagree with us. If you truly love it, all right, feel free to share it on Google+, on Twitter, on Facebook, all right? And favorite this video. Until the next time, enjoy yourself and be very happy. We are the GSTW 24 traders. Speak to you soon.